Hey, so welcome to another Diablo 4 video. This time I'm going to explain you the newest Thorns Paladin build. Okay, this build is the most powerful build of this season 12 of Slaughter. Okay, as you can see, you can destroy the Torment 7 bosses in seconds, even with a full party. Okay, it's very powerful. You basically convert your Blessed Shield into a Chainsaw Shield, like the Doom Slayer, and repentir everything. Even the tower you can climb up into the leaderboards with ease. Okay, it's very strong. You can have a lot of survivability with this build. You're basically immortal, as you can see, even until 125. So you had some problems with survivability, well, that is over. Okay, I want to explain you the gear, the skills, the Paragon, and everything you need to know. Okay. Another thing you need to know is the only weakness of this build is the movement speed. So I recommend you the overthing or the another version with arbiter justice. So if you wanna know more about this one, let's go. All the enemies comes to you when you use this. I don't know why, but they comes to you. That you're a magnet. And I'm using this Ignithul because the you can cast the Mystical Frost Nova freezing and making them vulnerable. Okay, I'm making the enemies also vulnerable with Fist of Fate and lucky hit chance for more resource and some stuff with that needs lucky hit chance. But the most important is to have some Fist of Fate for to have more instant damage for this build. Okay, if you want the another version of Arbiter Justice, you can find another page build and explain this one for now because it's the one I like it. Also, the Mantle of the Grey. Journal own makes your journal skills 25% larger, but becomes resolved equal to your maximum, granting increased journal skill for each point consumed. So 15% multiply with this almost 12%. Using the rune wall, Ahu wax, okay, for more damage, double damage, and when you use all your resources, you're going to need a chance to restore primary resource and also you generate from Clash. But I'm going to explain it later. Let's finish this. Another unique we're going to need is this, the Wall of the White Dove. Bless Shield deals increased damage and casting another skill makes your next 3 Bless Shields double this bonus and cost 7 less fate cast. So you use a skill, you cast Bless Shield. Another skill, Bless Shield. 3 Bless Shields and that's it. Risk Gold Opus, the best blade for the Paladin, I think. Dealing direct damage, strike damage, and you know what it does, okay? Try to have one with break the line and heavyweight. Break the line is the most important, okay? Greater affix. Okay, that's it with the uniques. We're going with the legendary aspects. Glint Amber gives you maximum resolve and also increases your damage reduction by an additional 5% per resolve. Okay, that's a lot of damage reduction. Also try to have one with strength, maximum storms, and fate per second, which is what I'm using. And strength gems, also white ball boots, and with defines our potency. Okay, and also with well, try to have armor and movement speed because it's a torso. That's what I don't like. This build is the only thing I don't like. It's very slow walking. Another aspect, Juggernaut's Covenant. Strength, attack speed, cooldown reduction, and try to have one of your rings with life on hit because it's very important for survivability. Great fortress cooldown reduction. And also chastisement, strength, attack speed, critical strike chance, cooldown reduction. Okay. and primary chance to restore primary resource, and your juggernaut skill deals more damage. And finally, the amulet, shocker of almost glory, try to hack crack in the armor, the best offense, and iron sharpens iron and strength. Okay, this is the best I have, and try to have result generated because you're going to get more result quickly and do more damage more constantly and more damage to weaken it while healthy. Okay, try to be healthy all the time to do the maximum damage. That's the equipment. I explained the journal olds out. Sorry. Now I'm going with the skill tree. The skill tree, you're using clash and you're getting more thorns and thorns damage. Okay, when you cast clash, that's the only thing we need this clash. And for fate generation, glacier, I explained it before. Okay, and Angar, you gain more armor and block chains. Discipline, of course, kills more damage. Repose, blocking grants more damage for 5 seconds. Fanatism aura, okay, you awaken all enemies and you got more attack speed and critical strike chance. Defiance aura is very important for your turn damage. When you activate this Defiance aura, you do five times more damage of your turn damage. Okay, it's very important to activate this. Then very often possible. Blocking fortifies you. Okay, you get more attack speed. Attack speed is very important. Thorns and thistles, you gain more damage from your thorns. Okay, the best offense, fortitude, damage while fortified. You deal more damage to vulnerable. You need cooldown reduction. You can change these conviction points into here, high charity, or more damage reduction here, or more defense. But it's not a big deal here. So I recommend to use consecration. You weaken your enemies, you got life per second. It's very important to be all the time okay, healthy. Dicing blow, you deal more damage to crowd control while they're frozen. You gain increased struck damage, break the line, more increased critical struck damage to weaken it, and heavyweight damage while healthy. Okay, shining armor, and this damage to elites. Okay, and while health is very important, and coat of arms. Your damage increase depending on your armor percent and your block chance. Also, well, you have two options as I told you on the beginning. You can use fortress like as I do, or you can use arbiter justice. Okay, you need to use 5 points here of arbiter justice, or just 1 point here of fortress, because you're becoming immune, vulnerable, and you have maximum resource. You don't use resolve. Your skills are free to cast and gain damage per stack of resolve. Okay, so you get a lot of damage instantly. Okay, so you have to need to wait a lot for gather all the damage from Arbiter of Justice. You just go enter, use your fortress and destroy everything, and that's it. You go out. That's for the skills. Now I'm going with the Paragon points. Okay, try to have the maximum toughness with maximum light armor, damage nodes. Okay, the first glyph socket is the spirit, more critical strike damage. Okay, and more physical damage. Shield Bearer is the first legendary node. Shield Bearer, you deal more damage equal to maximum 110% of your block chance. I only had 99%. Well, here you got more thorns, more more turn, maximum life, block chains. The second Paragon, legendary node is castle. You deal increased damage. Depend on your damage reduction from your armor. Okay, it got a very nerf, but it's still pretty well. Your armor gives you damage. Here, Sentinel, your Juggernaut skill deal increased damage. The next one is Preacher. Your skills gain increased attack speed, and you get increased damage depending on your bonus attack speed. So more attack speed, more damage bonus. Outmatch, okay? You deal more physical damage to non-elites and bosses. Okay, that's it. And okay, you get more attack speed here. If you have the requirements, I need a little more strength as well. Beacon, the last one, while at least once your mercenaries within one of your auras, you'll increase damage. So, if you have a mercenary or a party member, okay, around you, you get this bonus, and also you're getting the chip, the final glyph token. Every 5 willpower, you get increased physical damage. And the physical damage the enemies takes from you. Okay, mercenaries, Raher with Bastion and or resistance, and Variana with more attack speed, bloodthirst, and that's it. And also the flask, the consumables, iron barbs, and ancient times desert of afternoon gives you more thorns and soothing spices, and that's it. Okay, guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you can rip and tear everything with this Doomslayer shield build. Follow the channel and like the video to keep doing more content like this just for you. Okay, you want it, you got it. Thank you, and see you later. Happy Easters and ciao ciao.